welcome. My name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and this is a weekly forecast for week commencing September 4th, 2023. Each week I like to bring you my unique brand of guidance. Using my deck, the Mythic Tarot, I pull a card for each day of the week and we see what's in store for us. So let's begin. So we'll shuffle the deck, Monday the 4th, 2023. Let's see what's in store. Pull a card. We have Six of Wands. Wonderful. Six of Wands represents that sense of community, that sense of support that's around us. So expect on Monday to feel loved, that you're going to see the love, you're going to feel the love. And I also like to think that the Four of Wands represents us recognizing that love. So we will gravitate towards where that support and love is, rather than seeking out or trying to fix something that may be toxic or not working anymore. It's about supporting those that support us. And when we gravitate or move our way towards the ones that love us and support us, we feel much more uplifted, and we uplift those as well. So it's a really good day. So maybe make a date to have a coffee with some friends or a special friend. Anyway, that one's back on the deck. Tuesday, Tuesday, September 5th, 2023. Let's see what's in store for Tuesday. Let's choose a card. Oh, we have the Star. The Star card represents hope. So I feel like that the Hope card is not a follow-on from the Four of Wands. I feel that the Star card stands alone on Tuesday. So I feel that we're wrapped up in a bubble of our own wellness and our own sense of who we are. And that hope, or that Star card, gives us, I just feel a real sense of really just loving who we are and loving ourselves and recognizing ourselves for who we are. The Star card makes me feel, and when we tap into the energy of that, we will feel not only that we have something that we're heading towards that, but that there was a sense of self-love and self-appreciation, and it just is wrapped up around us on Tuesday. So you may not want to go out, maybe it does work out for Monday the day before, but it's about just wrapping ourselves up in our own little bubble of self-love and just really appreciating our time, perhaps a little bit of time alone on Tuesday. That one's back on the deck. So let's have a look for Wednesday, the 6th of September, 2023. Choose a card. And we have the Hermit. Oh, that definitely is a follow-on from the Star. And it's that, again, it's that wrapped up feeling, that wrapped up sense of being a little bit separate from the world. The Hermit card does lend itself to a little bit of anxiety around that separation, but the Hermit card represents incorporating or building on wisdom that we have learned. So it's consolidating that wisdom and bringing it into our awareness. So expect that sense of aloneness or separateness from the world is necessary. We've obviously gone through a phase of self-awareness or self-understanding, and in order to incorporate that or be part of our everyday lives, we must have some time out from the outside world in order to feel comfortable with it and to understand what that means for ourselves. So you might find, again, a little bit of separation or isolation on Wednesday, but it's for a good cause. So, of course, self-care is key here, and that one goes back on the deck. This is for Thursday, September 7th, 2023. Let's choose a card. Shuffling the deck. Oh, I dropped it again. Oh, here we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is actually the teacher or the guru. So considering that we've gone through a period of separation, or a period of aloneness, or incorporating wisdom and what we've learned, coming along with the Hierophant now, it's not so much that we're going to live that wisdom, but we are going to seek out new ways. I feel like that we are going to do some further reading or further learning, or seek out other information, knowledge. There's a real sort of thirst around Thursday for knowledge and for seeking out knowledge. There are some other things that we are inspired to learn, and we may actually meet a guide, a teacher, a mentor, or a guru on Thursday, or we may start to seek out or recognize and realize that that is the path forward for us. Anyway, that one's back in the deck. Friday, September 8th, 2023. Let's choose a card. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a little bit, you can see, a little bit melancholy. The Six of Cups represents letting go of the past. So of all the things that we are experiencing this week, there is a sort of a grieving or a death around what we are experiencing. Moving forward requires us to cut some ties from the past. And the Six of Cups, or Friday, allows us time out, or the understanding or internal wisdom, that sort of internal light. I get an internal light that shines on what it is that we're leaving behind. It's not a happy card, and I'm not getting a sense of, I'm cutting those cords and letting them go. I'm getting more a sense of resignation or acceptance that there are some things that we are going to be leaving behind as we move forward, especially with moving through reconciling our self-knowledge, our self-awareness, looking for a new path forward with a guru or a mentor. There are some parts of our life that are no longer necessary for us to carry along with us. And we will recognize that, or actually understand that, from the Hermit card from Wednesday. So the reconciliation and releasing of those past issues, past people or situations, we are ready to begin the process on Friday. So a little bit of sadness, but a little bit of resignation, but it's full on acceptance that this is what we want for ourselves, and in order to move forward and to move forward unencumbered, it's a very necessary thing. So we can use the energy of the Six of Cups to assist us through that a little less painfully. So that one's back on the deck. Saturday, September 9th, 2023. Let's choose a card. Here we have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a very quicksilver card, very quick moving card. A lot of things, a lot of changes on Saturday. I don't get a sense that we are going to be swept along with those changes. I feel that those changes and shifts happen around us. We will notice them, and there's definitely a sense of discomfort or uncertainty around them. But as long as we don't get too involved and allow those changes to shift and take place around us, we will come out of it relatively unscathed. There are some decisions to be made, there are some changes happening, and we will not be caught on the back foot. We are definitely ready for it. It just seems a little bit sudden. So it's that the sense of uncertainty comes from the quicksilver energy from this, or the suddenness of the energy of decisions that we have to make. So do not be concerned or worried about anything that happens quickly on that Saturday. Just be mindful that even if you're not ready to make some decisions, that energy is in play or has started, and it starts on that day. So anyway, that one's back in the deck. September 10th, Sunday, September 10th, 2023. Let's shuffle in the deck and let's have a look and see what card we're working with today. Oh, good old Three of Wands. Doesn't it pop up a lot? Three of Wands, as we often mention, is one of feeling proud of ourselves and feeling self-satisfied, that we can recognize, give our ego a little bit of a boost. I'm getting a sort of a different feeling from this Three of Wands. I want to tune into the energy of it. This Three of Wands reminds me of there is that sense of separation or differentness about us. It's not that we are othering the world around us, but we are a sense of who we are. We're coming to a realization that our world is shifting and changing, and we're not actually part of the world that we walk in at the moment. It is not a sad feeling, because we've gone through that sense of acceptance. This is more a sense where again it borders on all that feeling of arrogance. We might feel a bit that we think that we're better, but that's just our ego trying to bombard us with it's not true. It's not true. That sense of feeling different or more than is a very real thing that's happening for us. And it's not that we are better than other people. It's not that we've or situations, it's not that we've moved sideways. It's just that we have shifted our perception and we are almost in a different dimension or a different energy field than the rest of the world. And we haven't actually, we're still sort of catching or making our, finding our stride. That's the word I'm looking for. We're finding our stride. We are leaps and bounds ahead. We may feel a little bit distant from our current world. We are comfortable with it, but we're coming to realize and understand that we have changed and we're actually okay with it. As I said, it feels sometimes like a little bit of arrogance or I'm better than that. But I want to say that we are better than that. We recognize that we have shifted and changed our perception and are more aligned with who we are, the real essence of who we are. We are remembering who we are and we are stronger for it. And because we're stronger for it, we stick up for ourselves, we live a better life, and we will be courageous about stepping into that newness or anything that we choose to do. So sometimes it takes just that little bit of arrogance to actually be able to do that. So I'm going to do that and I don't care. Anyway, that one's back in the deck. So thank you for joining me. That is the weekly forecast for week commencing September 4th, 2023. If you'd like to book in a reading or a healing or even soul purpose coaching, a past life regression with me, you can go to my website. I work online, so I work with clients all over the world. That is it for me for this week. As I said, my name is Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and I will see you next week. Much love from me. Mwah. Goodbye. See you guys next week with love from me. Mwah.